Mindset Growth Analogy by Chris Thompson. People are taught a way to perceive the world and how to grow within it and even progress professionally, socially, and personally. And while there's nothing wrong with it, there's bigger and broader ways to look at the world. For those who need help with this idea, let's go to an analogy. Let's use a box. People see a box, and the box represents a way in which people kind of go and function within the world with structures and things that they have to do, and the way, more importantly for this topic, ways in which they feel that they progress through the world and find opportunity in the things they like and how to build, per se. The box is defined, you can see it, it's represented, it represents a structure that, some may have used, and the broader or the most people look at as seeing the norm. But then there's people who are able to see opportunities and take advantage of new things without sometimes as formal training or backup or money or economic status or the right look, and they're still able to achieve. How is this done? In a lot of cases, it's finding a new understanding of how to see the world and building life skills and things that are more intelligible, that is not written down as a way to move forward. So after a while, and you open up your mind to new way of thinking, this box starts to open. Picture the two ends of the box opening and now creating almost like a road guide going forward, or maybe it opens at the side, and maybe now imagine the lines just changing around and morphing the box. This represents you starting to break through the norm of the understandings that you believe to be true and how things work or structured, and that need to be there for you to go forward. You start thinking about things differently. In this period phase, this is what I'll call like the branding or the trying new things, where you're exploring and you're starting to, some things work, some things don't work, something's great, you have a new interest, you're exploring, you're meeting new people, you're building your network, and it's all good. But now the box is morphing. What you understood to be the way things are now changing a bit. Some for the better, some are maybe question marks, some you don't know if you want to go there, but it's still morphing, in those earlier understandings in that fixed box are now transcending into new things. The next step is when, now you've kind of been trying a lot of things, have built a network, maybe you have a new network or new aspirations, job, business, entrepreneurship that is kind of formulating new opportunity for you. You're starting to break through a little bit and starting to get a little bit of a drive, and you're doing things differently. And this is the next phase. And when you start doing that, you'll notice that opportunities start presenting itself. You'll feel like opportunities are presenting itself. And in many cases, it's that opportunities always existed. The world is full of them. But we have these predestined ideologies of how they should look and feel and come in a bow. And when you open your mind to different people, ideas, way of doing work, all of a sudden you see and you're active in more opportunities, or you feel like more is coming to you. In reality, you've probably just opened yourself up to more of what is out there. It just looks differently, and now you're open to seeing it and trying it out. The next phase, or the final phase, is when you're actively doing this, and the mindset growth is when you take a step back and you realize this box that has now start morphing on the page. You look a little closer and you realize, wait, the box is on paper, and we've only been using a quarter or as part of the page to create this box and morph this box. And all of a sudden, now you see a whole sheet of paper that you have to create and move outside and away from a box. That is mindset growth.